'Tis I. Hey everyone, glad to see you back, glad to see you looking fresh. So, a couple days ago we had the newest Nintendo Direct, the February Direct for 2022, and I'm happy to say that Directs are back, but I'm kind of mixed on this Direct. Coming out of it, I had a expression of, well, that wasn't bad, and then I heard some reactions be like, that was the best Direct I've ever seen, and some people be like, that Direct was pretty average. And that's kind of where I lied. I think it was a little better than average. I think there was a lot of interesting announcements during this Direct, and I'm going to break down my favorites, see what I like the best, and kind of skip over some of the stuff I really didn't care about that much. For instance, I'm not really into Gundam, but like, there's a Gundam game. I'm sure from Gundam fans, this looks really cool, but like, I don't know anything about this, and I probably won't get it because I don't know anything about Gundams, but I guess I'm mentioning it here, so I guess I won't not mention everything that I don't really care about. Let's start off with the starting point, and this starts off with a new Fire Emblem Warriors game. Yeah, hearing, or seeing, I guess, that Warriors was a real, like, gut punch after being like, yeah, this is a new Fire Emblem game, but it's just a new Warriors. Well, I do enjoy the Fire Emblem Warriors game, and it's based off Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is one of my favorite games on the Switch. Have a very mixed reaction to this. I'm excited to hang out with these characters again. I never thought I'd get to see them again outside of Smash, because for whatever reason, Bowser's in Smash. Well, that's far behind us. But I was really hoping to see a new Fire Emblem game. It was really rumored, and we're hoping for that big announcement. But unfortunately, it's just a Warriors, but it still looks really fun, and I really enjoyed the last Warriors game, so I shouldn't be too disappointed. It's just not exactly what I was looking for, and that's pretty much what this Direct kind of felt like the whole time, because I've wanted a sequel to Wii Sports Resort since Wii Sports Resort came out. And we got Wii Sports Club on the Wii U, which is just a remaster of Wii Sports, which was fine. And we finally got a glimmer of hope in Switch Sports, which is what exactly it sounds like. It's like Wii Sports, but on the Switch, so it's called Switch Sports. Makes sense. But the game just looks kind of weird, and I don't know if it uses the Mii's, but I didn't really see the Mii's in it that often, and obviously there's a lot of, this is not a lot, there's like 6 sports in it, so there's a couple returning, a couple new games, and they seem to have like new updating ones come out. So if they do like that, that's pretty interesting to have like a slow rollout of a lot of sports, keep the game fresh and interesting. That could be a fun way to do it. But I was really hoping to go back to Woohoo Island and be able to explore that place. It's been a while since we've seen that in a game, and I really love that location, especially for a sports game. It lends itself to a lot of different possibilities. So it's disappointed, to say the least, to see it just go back to the Wii Sports formula and not embrace the Wii Sports Resort. We saw more of Kirby, and Kirby looks great. Kirby over a car looks terrifying. Kirby over a vending machine looks fine. It's just a weird trailer to see Kirby just half engulf a car and just be like stretched out thin. It just looks a bit strange. I'm sure it'll look better once I'm more used to it, but it's just a weird visual. We got to see more of Triangle Strategy, and Triangle Strategy still looks great. That's our surrogate Fire Emblem game this year, because if we don't have a main line, at least we have this to look forward to. But in going off the HD 2D stuff, we got an announcement of Square bringing over a game that was previously locked in Japan called Live Alive. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And it looks like a really cool RPG where you play through a bunch of different timelines of different characters, all set in different time periods. It looks super cool. Of course, the graphics look fantastic because of the style, but like, this is such a really cool idea. I'm so glad Square is really delving into this idea, because Octopath looked great, and of course now we have 3 whole games that have been announced with that style. I'm glad it wasn't just a one-off thing. Triangle Strategy is coming out this year. Live Alive, I think, is coming out this year. And then we have the Dragon Quest III remake, which is coming out at some point. I don't think they've announced when yet, but all of them look fantastic because Square is continuing to use this. Mario Strikers is back. Great stuff. The other 2 sports games on the, geez, and crow. It's the thing though, is it's like, yay, this is great, but there's a huge asterisk next to everything. I feel like there's Direct, because while Mario Strikers is fun and it's been great in the past, the last 2 sports games, the Mario sports games on the Switch, have not been fantastic. So it's like a double-edged sword of like, well, this could be the one to save it, but like, the track record isn't there. And on top of all of that, Mario Kart, right? We wanted Mario Kart 9 since the Wii U days, and we're getting how many more tracks? 48 more tracks of Mario Kart 8? Just make a new game, Nintendo. Sometimes I'm so baffled at the choices, because 48 new tracks, that's more than we would expect out of a new Mario Kart. So why are they making all this as a DLC for Mario Kart 8? While that's both really cool, and it may actually make me buy Mario Kart 8 on the Switch, because I only have the Wii U version, like, I'm just absolutely baffled at the choice to just dump this all as a DLC where it could just be a new Mario Kart. Like, tracks are the main thing that they make for Mario Kart, right? Oh, it's just, other than what are there, like, carts and characters? Well, you could have done that. I feel like that's less work than making whole new tracks. I mean, these aren't new tracks, these are remakes, but still, like, everything in this Direct felt like it was, like, almost something I really wanted, and then just wasn't quite that, you know? I'm excited nonetheless, and MLB is coming, I guess. Like, the show, like, that took forever. I'm sure it didn't take forever in hindsight, but when a game that you don't care for during a Direct or any showcase gets announced, you feel like it takes the longest amount of time. Same with, like, the Splatoon stuff. You know, Splatoon 3, like, is looking good, but we know it's coming, and we know Salmon was in the last game, and while it, like, this mode looks cool, I feel like every time they show Splatoon, they take so long showing Splatoon. But that might just be me. You know, maybe I'm just thinking back to, like, old Directs and stuff when we always had the promise of a Smash character or something. We always had that little, like, extra beat to look forward to. And, of course, we don't have that anymore. But in place of that, I guess LEGO is making their own platform fighter. And you can make your own character. I don't have any idea how they're going to balance this one. But that's super interesting, to say the least. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about that. But hey, that could be really fun. In this Direct, we ended with the big announcements of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 happening, which is supposed to tie in the first game and the second game into one whole game. Supposed to, like, finish the tale, I guess. I like the Xenoblade games. And it's so strange to think how far we've come since the Wii days of, like, really, really, really needing to push for Xenoblade Chronicles to even be localized. And now we're here, and it's the finale of a Direct, and Nintendo's toting it as one of their big name franchises. Like, they know people are excited about this. Now, I wasn't a massive fan of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I think it's good. I think the combat's a little too confusing for its own good, and there's way too many mechanics, and, you know, I have my problems with it. It's still a really good game. I really hope they focus more on, like, the combat system in the first game, instead of just overhauling all of it again and making something completely wacky and new. But nonetheless, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming. A game I didn't expect to see this soon at all, but it's here. I think that about covers it for stuff I want to talk about. There's a couple, like, ports and whatnot coming, but, like, you know, I've played Star Wars The Force Unleashed before. I'm not super excited to see it here, and I'm excited for more people to try it out, but it's nothing really for me to go for. And sorry. There's Earthbound is finally. Jeez, and girl, that took them long enough, huh? Earthbound's here, which is great because my Wii U died. The other week I was trying to crack open the Wii U and go on the eShop, and so I could get, like, Earthbound and stuff, because I never thought, honestly, it would get here. But it's here finally, and that's cool, and Earthbound Beginnings is here. No Mother 3, because why would there be? I don't, you know, of course not. But nonetheless, that's good. Good. Glad to see it. That's probably where I'll end it, on a high note. Earthbound is finally here, and it's, like, on there. I can go play it right now. What was your favorite announcement during this Direct? What was your opinion of the Direct as a whole? Please let me know. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Like this if you like this. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you at some point.